Man, I'm glad I'm back. Wow, do I have a lot to say. Okay, first of all, I'm really sorry I didn't make a video last week because I decided to review the whole thing in two parts because it was a two-parter. So I thought it would be better to review it like this because I got so confused after the first episode. I thought it would just be so much easier like this. And yeah, of course I'm vlogging from in a bush. Duh. What way to start the new series, an amazing two-parter. It just had me confused, I must admit, right from the start. And I just didn't know what to think at first. And the silence, so creepy. I love the kind of aliens that could be existing on Earth right now, like, for example, the Vashta Nerada, the Weeping Angels, that we wouldn't even know about. And I think it's so great and so terrifying at the same time. On a side note, I wonder how many silents I've killed. Okay, so I know a lot of you may not like this, but I am a massive River Doctor shipper. I think that they're so wonderful together and all their flirty little lines make me laugh so much. And I was almost heartbroken when they had their kiss and River found out that it was her last ever kiss with the Doctor. That really got me. And yes, I know the Doctor was all awkward and he didn't know what to do with his hands, but I just thought I really like them as a couple. I think that they're so interesting together, and I still cannot wait to find out who River Song is. It's just a storyline that's really interesting me at the minute. Now, I know there are lots of rumours going around about who that little girl could be at the end, and I would love it to be the Doctor's daughter, you know, that one that now married David Tennant, and I think that would be such a good storyline because they left that on such a cliffhanger so that she could come back any time, and I just think that was such a wonderful thing if that could come back again, because, you know, the more Time Lords the merrier. On a bit of a side note, I have seen Starship, of course. I loved it. It was amazing. I already have the soundtrack and practically know all the words. That was wonderful. Also, I'd really love to know how they're going to resolve the whole Doctor being killed thing. I mean, he obviously can't change his face again because that was Matt Smith dying, you know, Matt Smith Doctor, and I honestly have no idea what's going to happen. Moffat, you are an evil man for doing this to us. And can I also say, Canton Everett Delaware III, my new favourite character ever. Oh, he's just wonderful. I really hope we see him back again. He has some really funny lines, especially the last one. The fact that it was in America didn't really bother me too much, which a lot of people have been complaining about. I didn't really care. I thought that there were some good characters in there, and Nixon was good, and obviously Canton Everett Delaware III. That's such a fun name to say. I love the fact that the TARDIS could be invisible, you know. It could be anywhere, and we wouldn't even know. But to be honest, with its weird filter thing, we wouldn't see it anyway, which kind of sucks. The scene in that orphanage, you know, with that creepy guy who'd been, like, constantly tricked by the silence the whole time, that just scared me so much, with all the lines on Amy's body. That just creeped me out to no end. One final thing. Sarah Jane, you were one of my favourite characters, and you always will be. And Elizabeth Sladen, you were a wonderful woman, and your acting was amazing, and the way that you portrayed your character, and you were just such a wonderful person, and you will be really missed.